Hey there everybody, UUSK92 here for the NXT review for November 25th, 2015. This was a pretty cool episode of NXT. They did some different stuff that I really like, but let's start off. So Michael Cole starts off NXT and he is he's replacing William Regal for that one episode, I think he said. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing, have Michael Cole come in. But yeah, cool, whatever. Oh, by the way, I am Neville in this match. It's Neville versus Bray Wyatt. I am Neville. So, that's just saying that. So, contract signing is going down. Finn Balor comes out. He doesn't wait for his introduction. He wants to kill Samoa Joe. Finn with a promo. Probably his best promo to date. Because Finn, as much as I love the guy, and he's one of my favorite wrestlers ever, he sucks on the stick. So, this is actually a good promo. Said how he's gonna beat Samoa Joe's ass and shove his foot down his throat and all that stuff. And this was like my favorite part right away. So fucking Samoa Joe comes out, signs the contract, never looks at Finn Balor in the eye. Finn says, "You're not a." Joe doesn't even care. Joe never looks at him and just walks away. That's it. I was like, that is probably the greatest contract signing I've ever seen in my life. But it wasn't over yet. So I was like, yo, how to make Samoa Joe a fucking badass right there. That's exactly like I feel like he would do. Finn leaves and he goes to the top of the ramp. Joe comes back and beats the crap out of him on the top of the ramp. They go back into the ring and they're fighting. Finn lands a drop kick and he's taking it to Joe. Joe gets the fucking choke in. That seems to be the story. Joe gets the choke in. He chokes out Finn. Finn sold this choke amazing. He was like foaming at the mouth and shit. He was like out. Joe kept like trash talking him while he was in the choke. Good shit right there. They're making Samoa Joe a fucking beast. Like, I always knew like Samoa Joe's been one of my favorites ever since like I first started watching TNA. And he was undefeated. He fought Kurt Angle and all that stuff. So to see Joe actually being used to his full potential in NXT makes me very fucking happy. Joe is super over. People were cheering for him more than Finn, which I was like, oh my god. He had a couple boos, but like, he's supposed to. He's a heel. But Joe's actually super over, which I'm very shocked. They usually don't pick people over Finn. And next we have the Vaudevillains versus Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson for the NXT Tag Team titles. This match came out of nowhere. I didn't even know about this match. And it was actually pretty cool. The Vaudevillains are still super mega over. Like, these guys' reaction is batshit insane. The crowd is now even quoting their little intro when they come out, and it's pretty cool. I'm like, man, good to see these guys super over. I kind of hated how the Vaudevillains, like, Aiden English never sold the leg once, which I'm like, that was kind of a bummer. But commentary did a good job of saying his leg is okay, but, it could still be bad if they go after it. But it never came into play. Which I was like, okay, that's a little weird, but whatever, I'll take it. Go for it. Then we have... Let's see. So, Dash and Dawson. Their names always confuse me because it's double D. Dash and Dawson are working Aiden English's arm. They decide to work the arm now, which I'm like, okay. I see these guys. So yeah, that's kind of funny. I was like, okay, these guys are just gonna work a different body part every single time. So that's pretty funny. Simon Gotch gets the hot tag, and I fucking love anytime Simon Gotch gets the hot tag, because this guy has the weirdest fucking moves. Like, it's good for his character. Like, I love all the weird moves that he does. And Simon Gotch lands all his weird shit. Fucking, Dawson, fucking tries to go set up Gotch for the finish, and Gotch counters into a really, really good near fall, which everyone just like heartbeat skipped because they thought the Vaudevillains. Again, maybe for the pause menu, my controller died, but it's back, so we're good now. Yeah, continuing the match. So that was a good counter. Then we have this whole match was about really, really close near falls that the Vaudevillains were about to win the titles back, and the crowd was super suckered into it. Me too, actually. Another amazing near fall is Aiden English. He dodged their finish again because the whole time they were just going for the finish. Aiden English does this reversal. He does like a small package or like something. Gets like 2.5 counts Crowd is like dying right now, going, oh my god. Dash takes out Gotch on the outside before he can get the tag in. They hit the 3D into the code breaker for the win. Good match actually. I liked how the Vaudevillains knew the game plan of Dash and Dawson, and they adapted. And I like the way they were just trying to avoid aiming at the leg, but they didn't they didn't think they would aim at the arm, so that was really fucking cool. Then they start celebrating, and holy crap, we get the return of Enzo and Big Cass. Big Cass is A-okay. The motherfucker heals quick. He must have borrowed John Cena's healing ability. They came out, no smiles, no nothing. They beat the living piss out of fucking Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, so I like it. I like a serious Enzo and Big Cass. Again, Big Cass is one of my favorites in NXT. I think this guy is super talented. He has a lot of charisma. He's not bad in the ring. He's getting better every single time. His speed is fucking amazing for a big man. He reminds me so much of Test, but, you know, Test was like a more polished wrestler. But he reminds me a lot of Test. So, good to see these guys back. Then Eva Marie backstage promo says she's the hottest thing going in wrestling today. And I was like, oh my god, the Young Bucks are going to be pissed. Says it's time for a real woman to be a champion. So she's referring to Bailey being a little girl. Not actually not a bad promo by Eva Marie. I was like, not bad. She didn't look weird. She didn't like she was reading it. So not bad. Nia Jax is her backup. She says good thing she has good friends in high places. She has Nia Jax backing her up, so they're going. Then we get this fucking amazing Elias Samson hype promo. It's Elias Samson is doing this drifter character where he has a acoustic guitar and he just rides around, you know. He carries it with him. And in the promo, he's singing the song about how, you know, shit's gonna like go to nothing and shit like that. Really awesome produced promo and vignette. Like, this is why NXT is so fucking great, cause shit like this. And Triple H, you know, always says, anytime anyone's debuting or about to be a big deal, cut vignettes, do this shit. Like, there's one thing they're super good at. I'm a big fan of Elias Samson, actually. When he debuted this drifter character when he was a jobber, I'm like, yo, I kind of see money in this, you know what I mean? So, hope to see good shit from this. Then we get Asuka versus Dana Brooke, the rematch that was supposed to happen. Asuka's super over, of course. Dana comes out with a promo and says she's going to get in there and smack the smile out of Asuka's face. Emma comes in with a dark hoodie and dark jeans, and dark pants, I should say. Comes in to attack Asuka from behind. Asuka counters into a fucking kick to the face. I was like, oh, that was fast. But then Emma comes back in, locks in the Emma lock, while Dana is yelling at her. So that's pretty much it. We're definitely going to get Emma versus Asuka, or maybe even a handicap match. I mean, we'll get Emma and Dana Brooke versus Asuka. Asuka's such a badass. They could probably like get away with doing that. Bailey backstage promo. You know, she's going to be Eva. She's got this in the bag. Then my tears came out. I had one tear, man. I'm not going to lie. We have a Sami Zayn hype package of this amazing promo that he cut. And Sami Zayn is returning soon, man. Made me so fucking happy. This guy is like one of my favorites. This guy is amazing. Amazing wrestler. Amazing storyteller. Amazing seller. He's just amazing promo. He's amazing at fucking everything that he does. I see a lot of money in Sami Zayn if they use him right. He can be the next Daniel Bryan and just even that same character in the main roster. I really hope Sami only does a couple things in NXT. I want him to go straight to the main roster feud with Kevin Owens. I really hope they do the thing I've been talking about where they have Sami Zayn kick out Kevin Owens of the Royal Rumble match, and then you have their feud and they open up WrestleMania. I really want that to happen. But there's not enough good things I can say about Sami Zayn. That man's the fucking shit. So then we have a non-smiling Apollo Crews versus Jesse Swanson, which a lot of people know Jesse Swanson is that guy who got his neck broken in TNA by Zema Ion on the moonsault. It's still kind of scary to see this guy fight. Like, he's fine. He looks in great fucking shape. Like, he's looked in better shape than he's ever looked right now. So, good to see the guy still doing it. The guy is super talented also. I would like to see them do something with him one day. But, we'll see. NXT is fucking packed to the gills right now. So again, it's good to see Apollo Crews not smiling in the entrance or not even smiling in the match at all. Apollo hits his alley-oop sit-out powerbomb for the win. That's his new finisher. It looks freaking sick. It looks like the Orange Crush, I think it's called. That I think, I forgot who used to do the Orange Crush. I think it was Kenta, actually. I think Kenta used to do it in the Indies. Well, someone used to do that move. It was basically a standing vertical suplex into a fucking sit-down powerbomb. So this is just like a modified version of that. It's a good finish for him. He's powerful enough to probably do it to anybody. So good shit from Apollo. And then Apollo cuts a promo. Again, promo was hit or miss. He kind of sounded like a little weird, and then he sounded normal. But again, not bad. Says he's going to fight Corbin. Says he's taking him out. You know, he's going to beat him at NXT London. He accepts his offer. Good promo. Baron Corbin with a backstage promo. Says he's going to beat Cruz. You know, he's going to stop all this momentum and train that this guy got. Really good shit by Corbin. Corbin gets his character. Corbin knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, this guy, you could put him in the main roster anytime. You wouldn't blink an eye. Just like I said about Tyler Breeze. Then we have the main event. Eva Marie versus Bayley for the NXT Women's title. The boos, man. Eva Marie is top heel in all of wrestling right now. I'm telling you. Eva Marie comes out with Nia Jax. And she brings her own fucking referee. She brings the referee from the main roster. So, Nia Jax takes out the ref because Bayley hits the belly-to-belly suplex in the first, like, couple minutes of the match. And you're like, wow, that's over. Remember, I wanted that to happen. I wanted Bayley to beat her in 5 seconds. So then you can set up a story how she has to train and get better. So, other ref comes in. Jack cheap shots Bayley. Eva takes down Bayley and tries to get 94 million pins. So you can just tell this was a fucking screw job to the screw jobs right here. Eva looked good. Her stuff looked better. She still hits the rope like she got to stick up her butt, but this is the best Eva's probably ever looked because people start telling me you can't wrestle, and I'm like, well, she's not really wrestling. She's just trying to screw over Bayley. Still sucks at selling, though. Like, the whole time she kind of smiled half the time when Bayley was hitting her with stuff, but again, she is green. Like, what is greener than, like, shit right now? She is like beyond green. People thought Mason Ryan was green in the past, but this is as green as it gets. Look at this deadlift suplex. Oh my god, Adrian Neville. But probably the best she's ever looked. Bayley's about to go at her, and the ref protects Eva from getting hit. So the fix is in right here. Eva hits actually a really good sliced bread. She actually gets the speed. She gets the full twist. She hits a perfect sliced bread. Bayley no-sells that shit. Kicks out at 2. I was like, oh my god. So I like the story that we're telling, that Bayley, no matter what screw job you get, Bayley is not being fucking taken down. Evil referee gets taken down. Eva Marie lands a boot. Nia Jax gets more involved in the match. But then Bayley hits Nia Jax and then hits the super Bayley to belly suplex from the top rope, and she gets the win on Eva Marie. This match was actually batshit insane, but I love the way it was booked because they made it how Eva Marie in a pure wrestling match can never even hold a candle to Bayley. She needs to cheat in every single possible way. Nia Jax attacks Bayley after the match is done, hits a couple leg drops. She hits like 2 of them. Hits a leg drop while still holding the title, so they're definitely going to set up for Bayley and Nia Jax. I think it's a little early to do that, and I'm kind of scared for Bayley. I feel like they're just going to take the title off her really fast, but I hope not. I really hope they build up to that Bayley-Asuka match. NXT was good. Everyone should check it out. Elias Sampson promo package was fucking awesome. Sami Zayn brought a tear to my eye, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.